Hey Ben, thanks for your patience again, man. Getting you a good video here though of our 2018 F-150 XLT. This one here, I knew on the Carfax, you would notice it had a couple of incidents reported there. Looking at it, I'm not noticing really like glaring anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of walk around it. I'll point out obviously what I see just to stay transparent. As you know, we're not commission based, so I definitely don't want it to get to you and have any kind of surprises at all. So if anything, looking at it, diving right in, it's in really good shape overall. It's going to have probably some little like touch-up spots, you know, just kind of normal with anything that's been on the road, of course. I'm sure my car's got a few more than I like. Does have the Goodyear tires on it. Those are in great condition as well. Coming down the side, running boards are looking really nice with the chrome trim and the chrome handles. Blacked out mirror caps looks great too with the tinted windows. Coming down the side, just looking for light to help us, you know, finding dings, dents, any of those types of imperfections. Not anything that I'm seeing. I'll never use the word perfect condition, of course. It is a used vehicle, but I'm not noticing anything there to grant any kind of concern to me. So coming across the rear, I knew you had said too that it had a rear end incident on it. Bumper looks really good overall. Not noticing any kind of big dents or anything like that. Really good condition. Coming into the bed, it does have the liner in it already. You can see that is a Line-X brand liner. That's my preference. I like it over factory, to be honest. Tailgate looks like it's in good shape as well. Not noticing really any kind of concern there at all, which is again what I like to be able to say. Coming down the passenger side, again just using that light to our advantage. It's a good time of day to do these videos. First thing in the morning, late in the day, you kind of get one side in the sun, what little sun you get. So coming down the side again, looking for those imperfections. Not noticing again much there. Really nothing to report, which is again great. Front end again, just stepping back, kind of giving you a good still focus there. I'm not noticing like really the things I kind of look for on those. When they have an incident, I always look to see if like the distance in between the bumper looks right, tow hooks down low aren't crooked or off center or anything like that. The hood is in good shape. You'll notice like also another thing I look for is like the gap separation. For me, I have small hands, but about half a finger right there coming across to the other. Again, about half a finger. I'm not noticing it be you'll see usually like the seam will get real close on one, and then on the other it'll have quite a bit more gap. I'm not seeing that. So again, she's dusty. It's pretty much summer weather in Kentucky, man. I'm sure it's pretty similar up there in Indiana. But yeah, it looks really good. So we'll get a view underneath it here in just a moment, but I want to go ahead and look at the inside while I'm standing up. On the interior, I love the lighter color. That's like a preference of mine. My car's interior is very similar. It's a little bit more of a tan, but this one right here is the gray. Really sharp. It's got the fixed back glass. It's got the nice clean headliner. I'm not noticing smells, anything like that. Coming into the front seat, here's where all the nice stuff is. So these were upgraded seats, cat skins installed on that, which is great. And then for an XLT, it still has some extras. Like it has the power adjustable pedals, which is great to see as well. It's definitely a preference for my wife. She and I are very different body types. So coming over here, let me get her started up. Good time to point out, this one actually does have both keys, which is fantastic. Most of our used vehicles, and when I say most, like 90% are gonna have the one key. That's very common for us. Looking across the dash, letting that AC cool me off for a second. A little hot today. Dash is in good shape. Again, the seats look really good. Now this one does have, I like that too, it has the bench seat available, but it does have the fold down console. Ford does a great job of that, making it functional and also look nice. It has the top separation tray. It's got your drink holders there in the very front. turns into that third seat. And then down low, there we go, has additional storage space underneath. It's got your USB charging. I'm gonna crank that AC. Got the USB charging, 4-wheel drive. It's got, yeah, AC's blowing really nice and cold. This one, it looks like, does have a few features. Obviously, it's not gonna have every single thing on it, but it's got all of the most important stuff. So it does have like the CD player. It's got all of your controls right there available on the left and right of the screen. It does have 53,321 miles, no lights, no messages. I'll get you some gas in it and stuff like that as well. But yeah, everything else is looking nice, very clean. We'll go ahead and hop underneath the truck. I'm gonna leave it running because I'm gonna pull it off the lot for you. And then we're gonna start up here in the front. Just as good a place as any to get started, I reckon. Underneath. Really clean. I wasn't noticing anything damaged with the frame underneath. That was one of your specific concerns. Rightfully so. Coming underneath, I'm gonna kind of walk it from front to back. Front. Come up on that rear end. And then let's move into the wheel well. It's got the rear leaf springs looking really, really tight. Not noticing any shifting on them or anything that kind of happens over time or signs of overhauling. People hooking up too much for what it actually can do. And again, really sharp. Not noticing, again, anything of concern. You'll have a couple spots, surface rust. It's not anything that's coming off, even when I rub it with my finger. Pretty normal. Again, something, 5-6 years old, it'll have a little bit of that, but everything looks great. Again, just get you one more shot of the side. I really like this truck. Hope you do too, man. Let me know, Ben.